Should we talk about the Emmys?
I've heard there was something. Was that last night?
It was happening over in the City of Angels. You know,
the
folks
left
celebrate
coast,
the
yes.
best of television. So let's run down some of the highlights. HBO's The White Lotus.
5? Mm-hmm. 5 Emmys?
Yeah,
that was the most wins for any show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ted Lasso.
Oh, we're happy about that. 4 Emmys there.
Including Best Comedy. And Jason Sudeikis won Best Actor in a Comedy Series.
And Succession, you're a Succession fan, right? That won 3 Emmys, including Best Drama Series. Matthew McFadden won Best Supporting Actor in a Drama.
By the way, I did not realize he is British, which is proof positive of how wonderful of an actor he was.
Yeah.
And the Emmys also gave some love to Squid Game and Abbott Elementary, which each won 2 awards.
He's here. Joining us to break down the big wins and takeaways from the night is Jack Rico. He's a journalist, film and TV critic, and co-host of the Webby-winning podcast Brown and Black, and a good friend of both of ours.
A good friend of Jack, did you get any sleep?
Let me look.
That's a great question. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Marisol. I've been excited about the show. I've been excited to talk about it. What a great night. Overall, to me, there's some major highlights. Did you guys get a chance to see every single minute of this show? No.
Well, we knew you were coming on, so we figured
Yeah.
we could do like the Reader's Digest version.
2 a.m. wake-up call interferes with that a little bit,
Yeah.
Jack. You know that.
Okay, so can we start with the 3 big wins? Succession for Best Drama, Ted Lasso for Best Comedy, White Lotus for Limited Series. Did any of these wins surprise you at all?
Yes, Ted Lasso.
Oh.
First of all, you know, look, I
Oh
don't
boy,
want
big
to
sigh.
say anything bad about Ted Lasso, but
They will
I
come
just
for you,
feel
Jack.
like
Yeah. They
I
will.
know everybody loves Ted Lasso. Maybe I'm one of the few people that doesn't think it's that amazing, yet it's a really good show. But I thought Abbott Elementary, this was their year. It's a big hit show on ABC. As you know, Broadcast Network barely has any big hits. It's usually streaming. This one came in fresh about an underfunded Philadelphia school with Quentin Brunson creating it, Cheryl Lee Ralph winning. It was a big night for them. How did they not win Best Comedy Series when you have the best writer in comedy also winning in Quinta? So that was a big surprise for me.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was also a big night for diversity, finally, and representation, particularly for black women. Let's talk about Cheryl Lee Ralph, who arguably had the moment of the night as well, for a different reason.
I have to tell you, I was shuttling between cooking and homework and the Emmys, and I ran in just as she got her award, and she was singing, and it gave me chills, and I was like, she's talking to me. I am not going to give up on my dreams.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
That's right. It was about empowerment. It was inspirational. It was her first Emmy, and she's also the second woman in 35 years to win Outstanding Supporting Actress for a comedy series. So that's a big, huge win for her. But whoever thought that a speech would be sung instead of spoken? And then her inspirational dialogue and monologue was just so amazing. It was probably one of the great speeches in Emmy history. And if you haven't had a chance to see it, this will make your day.
Yeah. It was.
Could be more positive than that.
It was phenomenal.
I think a lot of people lost perspective that, oh, by the way, she does sing. She has, she has a career in that too.
Right.
Clearly.
1982 Dreamgirl, she won a Tony for that. So this woman can sing. She's the complete package. And a lot of people were rooting for her. There was like a pre-standing ovation, a post-standing ovation. And this is what perseverance in this industry looks like. It looks like Cheryl Lee Ralph.
I love it. Lizzo, I told Chris, because later on we're doing a segment about Emmy looks for less, and I told Chris I'm going to fashion an outfit after Lizzo for him.
For Halloween.
I'm going to need a lot of fabric. But all kidding aside, her speech was also very moving last night when she won for her reality show.
I think this is really sort of, she was speaking for people of color, people who aren't really represented in this industry. And if you really look at the overall sort of telecast of the Emmys, it was a celebration of television. It was a tribute to that medium. And it was also a celebration of representation. You felt like it was ongoing by having Kenan Thompson as the host. Hudlin Entertainment, Reggie Hudlin, the guy who directed Coming to America and all those great movies, black movies. This is the man that was doing it for I believe it was the 3rd year. So we should see a ratings increase, and diversity was top of the headline, and I think this was probably one of the best Emmy shows I've seen in years.
Oh, you
Nice.
liked it.
All right.
You liked the
I
bar
loved
scene.
it.
You liked the bar scene because I kept casting my gaze over there, saying, "What's happening over
It's
there?"
kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I think they're trying new things. I think Kumail Nanjiani was great. I thought that the Kel and Keenan coming back together in a reunion for Good Burger was fun. Look, there were some misses, but overall, this felt like a party. It felt like the Golden Globes with their dinner tables. It just felt like I should have been there, like
Right.
just
Me too.
hanging out.
was
You
my
know, it was
ticket.
just so much fun to be there.
Exactly. Well, we have to talk about Zendaya because she made a little bit of history when she won Best Actress in a Drama Series again last night. Tell us about that.
That's right. She's the first black woman to win lead actress in a drama series twice at the Emmys, the youngest two-time winner of any Emmy in history. She's only 26 years old. And this is domination. This is what domination looks like. She is it. She beat out some of the best actresses in the business at 26, second in a row. What does that say about her? What is the potential of her future? And I think this is a very exciting moment, not only for her, but also for representation and diversity.
100%. She could do no wrong
I mean,
in my eyes.
and she just looked amazingly elegant, ridiculous, off the chart elegant.
Yeah,
last
she
night.
walks in, she exudes elegance, but she's an enormously talented actor. I mean, she's...
Obviously.
Yes. I
And
mean,
people are paying attention.
From Spider-Man to Euphoria, everything in between. Can we also talk about the host? You touched on it before. I thought Keenan was fantastic.
So Keenan is a very interesting type of guy. So we've been seeing him for 30 years. He's been making us laugh for 30 years. But for some reason, he hasn't become the it guy, the lead actor. You know, he got his show now, but everything has sort of been like a delayed gratification. This was his due. This was the moment that you gave him the spotlight, and I thought he delivered. He is a treasure to me. I've been seeing him since I was a kid. He looks like a kid still. He can dance. He's the complete package. He's lovable. And what can you say about Kid? Nothing bad.
Yeah.
This guy is all goodness, and I'm glad that he kept the show PG-13 after what we saw with the Oscars.
Right.
I thought that the humor was great. I love Kenan Thompson, and I hope he returns for next year.
He radiates joy, too,
He
which
does.
is good. Real quick, a couple of other surprises or wasn't. What about Jean Smart? At 71 years old, coming back and winning. That was fairly impressive. What do you think about that?
That was fairly impressive. Look, I think Jean Smart has an incredible career. If no one has seen Hacks, this is a
It's a great
great,
show.
great show. And she carries this on her shoulders. Great cast, but she's a star. And I would love to see what happens with this show in the next couple of seasons. I hope they don't cancel it because honestly, it's such a great watch.
It really is. The evolution of her character has been so interesting to watch.
Yeah,
So you
that
have to
is-
get on that.
That is
I have to
on
get
my-
on Succession.
I know. You do Succession, I'll do Hacks. Jack Rico, always a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Jack. Get some sleep.
You got it, guys.
All right.
Take it easy.
Rest up, pal. See you soon.